And could you ask Aaron, why this collection is so important and what a visitor would hopefully get from it?
Why is the Outlandish Collective so important? And what will the viewer get from it?
I think it was the first iteration of a form of humour, so we now call Crip humour, and that was satirical, and Crip humour is always very dark, and it plays on people's perceptions and stereotyping and how useless disabled people are and things like that, and so we turn it around and make funny comedy out of it.
Would that explain the scene of him in the boat at the Hansard Gallery?
In terms of an example of Crip humour, yes, but the work in Gallery 3 is Aaron's practice as a performance artist. This main gallery is a display of the archive of the Outlandish Collective that Aaron received as a bequest. So they're distinct in that regard.
Well, can I ask you a question about the Crip, your performance art there?
What are you asking?
What were you trying to make? What was your point that you were trying to make to the public by diversions and the street art?
He's asking, what were you trying to say with Barrier Man?
Well, I mean, I would have thought it was a bit obvious actually that disabled people are confronted with social barriers all the time at the moment of their life. And these barriers can take psychological positions or physical ones. And so it was just like a slapstick comedy in the spirit of Harold Lloyd or Buster Keaton, and turned barriers into physical. So I just went round Liverpool closing everything down using barricades.
Well, it's very funny. I liked it. It was very good. But it's very interesting how people will obey a barrier. A man with high vis, a barrier, and then people will just go, "You're okay." Is that what he expected?
So it seems as though you're working with the credulity of the public.
Working with
Credulity.
credulity, yeah. I thought it was credulity. Yes, from a disabled perspective, normal people have a very dim view of what disabled people are like and what their limitations and expectations are. So obviously, it's a bit like a punk spirit where we all try to spin it round and to make them look stupid rather than us.
That's good. And what does it feel like being bequeathed the Outlandish Collection?
What did it feel like being given the Outlandish?
Well, it came out of nowhere, and it was really, it was just a letter that came in the post, and I was really gobsmacked to be, this guy was a millionaire, and been religiously collecting this very rare stuff from the 1970s and 80s, and then I think I was headhunted to be left there, and also we wanted to come back to the UK. So I think my name just came out of the other and picked it up, It was delivered by DLR to one of those storage units in probably Babo. And I just went down there and was like, wow,
And was there a particular piece that when he pulled it out, he just blew his mind?
Was there a particular artwork that particularly blew your mind when you opened the box?
It would have to be this one, Sewage or Blue. Because, this one's Sewage or Blue.
Yeah.
Because it's so ambivalent about the fact that disabled people were treated like shit, and also by the German Nazis were pulled down to the blue. So it's a really heart-rending moment for this big project.
Thank you very much. Finally, Ros, I mean, has it had an impact on you, this whole exhibition?
Absolutely, yeah. as a gallery, we've done lots of work with different types of archives, also with artists who work with performance. So for us, it was like a fantastic new revelation, of course.
Voice. Let's go. Voice FM.